Where your man's at?
Was he scared to get in the ring?
Where your man?
Was he scared to get in the ring?
Bro.
Don't pit on no front in front of these. No.
Bro, that's your people.
In front of these.
Music. Finally, the long-discussed sparring video between Jen Davis and Shakur Stevenson has been leaked, and the person behind all of these is none other than Frank Martin. Where your man's at? Was he scared to get in a ring? Where your man? Was he scared to get in the ring, bro? Don't put on no front in front of the no, that's your people front in front of these with this. Frank Martin isn't just looking to get revenge against John Tank Davis in the ring, but even outside the ring, as well. Got the C on taking all, I'm taking alling. Sad real Frank Martin isn't just looking to have the better of Van Davis in the ring. Even before the fight, he's been showing up with threats and claims to prove he's an underdog that's ready to pull off an astonishing show on Saturday. Between you and T, it'll be a good fight, you know, style-wise, you know. We both got good styles, you know. He got speed, he got power, athletic. And you know I got the same thing, so yeah. But to be fair with the when he just asked you about the crude fight, you said, hey, you're pretty much going to tear him up. You think you'll be before the fight. He has come up with a proof that Van Davis can truly be beaten, as he leaked the sparring video of Van Davis and Shakur Stevenson, where Van Davis was being beaten. Music. Actually, this Saturday, June 15th, is the date that Frank Martin has marked in red on the calendar to defeat Van Davis. At stake is the World Boxing Association lightweight title, with Tank as the clear favorite, something the American challenger is comfortable with. No one expects him to win, but he says he is ready to end the reign of one of the best. Being me. I rushed them, 'cause I knew he was scared, and I dug up getting caught with his best punch is his left hand. And once he caught me with the left hand, that's when I got mad. I caught him. And then he start grabbing. These kinds of fights are the ones that define you. I feel like I've been the underdog in this sport since I started, so it's nothing I'm not used to. I'm ready for this opportunity in front of me. You can't blame people for being blind if you don't wake them up, so having this fight is the perfect opportunity to show the world who I am. Martin said he has 18 career wins, 12 by knockout, and no losses. Good numbers, but perhaps not enough against an opponent of the caliber of Davis, a monster both in and out of the music ring. When people doubt me, it feeds me. Van thinks it's too soon. He thinks I'm not ready. I see it as an opportunity to surprise the world. It's my time, it's my time. We could see the best fighter in the world get knocked out. I feel like they screwed up by accepting this fight. They gave me the opportunity. I'll show everybody, he said. Hey, I'm taking all talking sad, going be real sad. You see this fight going the distance, bro. Tank is confident against his former sparring partner. What Martin says matters little to Davis, who is confident of his potential after 29 wins, 27 by knockout, and no losses in his last fight. He finished Ryan Garcia with a stomach shot that proved decisive in the 7th round. Now, he gives Martin some chance of staying on his feet. Tank's prediction is that he will finish his opponent in the 9th round. Frank Martin is tough, he's fast, he's strong, he's in his prime, he's hungry, and he's coming to win. He's a great opponent. He's going to be champion one day, but not on June. Music 15th, and now Frank Martin has taken his preparation to another level. He's not just preparing physically, but he's preparing psychologically to prove that Tank can truly be beaten. He's dropped a video of Shakur Stevenson beating the hell out of Tank Davis and sparring. Frank Martin seems to be on a revenge mission. After Tank released their sparring video, the collision between Van Davis and Frank Martin. Van Davis and Frank Martin this weekend won't be the first time the pair have been in the ring together. The lightweight rivals have sparred in the past, but will that play any part when the action is for real on June 15th? Davis, one of the most prominent stars in boxing, is on the hunt for some of the sport's biggest fights, and victory over Martin can get him closer battles against Shakur Stevenson, Teofimo Lopez, and a rematch with Ryan Garcia could happen soon for Tank. And the Baltimore man isn't taking anything from previous spars against Martin we got to see on June 15th. If he's really intimidated, I spared him before at the Mayweather gym, said Davis when speaking to Puff. Nothing really personal, it was just two young guys that were trying to make something out of nothing. In another interview, Vanna Davis said, when I was in Floyd's gym, we used to train with everybody. So he saw me take people out of the ring. He saw me hit people. So when we sparred, I squeezed him because I knew he was scared and I didn't want to get caught with his best punch, his left hand. And once he caught me with his left hand, that's when I got mad, Davis once recalled internet. Excited where you say, yo, 6-7 more fights. And the name's one of the guys, obviously you got into it on Twitter. He was like, you want of them 6 and 7, yeah. He's definitely one of them he's definitely one of them. Do you pick like what order is in? Or you just like whenever it happens whenever cause you know he's from he on a different. I caught him. And then he started grabbing me after that. And I jumped on him. And it turned into kind of a wrestling match because he kept grabbing me. It's good that we're fighting now. We can blow off some steam. He choked. Frank Martin was asked about the sparring session as he spent a few minutes chatting with Marcos Voss of Fight Hub TV following his opening press conference with Gervonta Davis, and discussed his feelings about the promotion and expectations for the fight. He was first asked about what Tank Davis was showing him on his cell phone on stage during their press conference. He said some nonsense, some sparring, that he didn't show me the clip that he said he was going to show me. He was then asked about why Tank was bringing up their past sparring. And he replied, man, it's sparring, we're fighting June 15th. I don't even want to keep talking about sparring. He was going to show me the video, but he didn't show it. He showed a certain part, and then they got turned up and all that, but it wasn't nothing that he showed. We are fighting now. So the story of sparring, we can go ahead, sweep that under the rug. And when we fight June 15th, it's on. Also, Frank Martin was asked about what he made of his press conference with Tank Davis. He said it was natural. Both our energies were natural. It was real. It wasn't faked or scripted. It was all natural. So I felt it like the energy was just there. Frank Martin, I hit him with a brick hand. Naturally, Martin had his own account of what happened, and in another interview, he said Tank is a pay-per-view star, one of the best guys in the world. But there were some things he said that were lies. There were things he said just to say. When we trained, there were a lot of people in the gym. He came into the ring and wanted to play. I hit him with my brick hand, boom. He felt it. Martin said people came in to break up the fight. He kept trying to put me in a headlock. We were just trying to hurt each other. Talking __. Doesn't win fights, but when you go in and fight, that's where you say everything, Martin warned. As for Havana Davis, no one can deny he is already a superstar in the sport of boxing. But the general consensus is he must face more top competition in this next phase of career. Having won belts at super featherweight and super lightweight, he is currently settled in the middle at 135 pounds, where he holds the World Boxing Association title after Devin Haney vacated it. However, go get back at Tank Davis. Frank Martin has uploaded a sparring video of Shakur Stevenson and Van Davis. How Frank Martin got the video remains unknown, as both fighters have only spoken about the sparring video, but it's never been released to the public. Talking about this sparring video, Shakur Stevenson had early rubbish claims that he was hurt in sparring by lightweight rival Van Tank Davis. Many fans feel like the two American stars are on a collision course at 135 pounds. If it plays out like that, it won't be the first time they've traded punches. Speaking to Say Cheese on Sparring with Davis, Stevenson detailed what the session looked like: a quiet gym at 2 a.m. First time sparring again after the Olympics. It was like 2 in the morning. It was on some 2 in the morning stuff. We went like 20 minutes straight. I want to say he had like 3 or 4 people with him, and I had just Africa Richardson Hitchens riding with me. I don't remember if he had somebody recording. I didn't record it though, for sure. He said that he would have kept the work inside the 4 walls of the gym hat tank, not broadcast the details, claiming that he cracked Stevenson, kept in the gym, it like it was kept in the gym. And then he got like, I don't know what was going on at the point in time, that he just felt the way he felt. And he went on the air and said something funny, but nah, I think sparring still should stay in the gym. I think if I'm being honest about that sparring with me. And her sparring was kept in the gym. And then I don't know what was going on at the point of time that he just felt what he felt, and he went on the air and said something funny. It was like, good work, me and him, two smart fighters. I ain't going to say I felt like if it was a fight I won. But it was good work, like it was somebody he made me think. I made him think like it was good work for both of us, given that his partner has spoken of what went down. Stevenson got his side. Music across, he was respectful when talking about the 2017 session, but feels he got the better of the Baltimore boxer. If I'm